Hello boys and girls! Today we are going to be using this video to do our shape assessment. So you are going to be following along with me as I read through and explain each problem. Now the trick to this is we all work at our own pace. So if I go too fast, your job is to pause the video and do the problem and then unpause it when you're ready for the next problem. The other trick is that if you want me to hear, or if you want to hear me say something again, you can rewind the video a little bit so that you hear me say the problem again. Sometimes it helps our thinking as mathematicians to hear the problem again. So, if you ever feel confused, definitely pause it as you wait to catch up and rewind if you want to hear the directions again. Now, the first thing you're going to do is put your name at the top. So go ahead and practice that. Pause the video while you put your name at the top. So as you've unpaused the video, we're ready for our first problem. Here we see a cube, and it's asking us how many faces are on that cube. So here you're going to put the number of faces. Vertices. How many vertices, excuse me, are on that cube? Number 3 asks how many edges are on that cube. So make sure you pause or rewind if you need to for me to reread those words and answer that question putting a number on each blank. Over here, you're just simply drawing a triangle in the box. So in this box, you will draw a triangle. Make sure you pause the video as you draw that. Which shape has more faces? So here you have a picture of a sphere, and here you have a picture of a rectangular prism. So which has more faces? A sphere, B, rectangular prism, or C, they both have the same number of faces. So you're going to circle the letter of the answer you choose. Make sure you pause the video if you need to wait for a second for me to go on. Down here, we have the same shapes, a rectangular prism and a sphere. Now the question is, which shape has more edges? A rectangular prism, B, a sphere, or C, they both have the same number of edges. So make sure you complete that before we move on. Over here, what shape is this? Do your best spelling and write the shape that you see here. Down below in this box, it's asking you to combine these two shapes. So we have two cylinders here. What new shape can you make? Circle it. So these two shapes put together, would I make this or would I make this? I'm going to circle the correct picture. Excuse me. Number 5, I have a cube and a cone. Now, if I put a cube and a cone together, am I going to make this picture or am I going to make this picture? I'm going to circle the picture that I think is correct on this other side. When you get finished and you have done all of the questions, make sure you go back over your work, start up at the top, and recount the number of faces, vertices, and edges. Check that you drew a triangle, check that you circled the correct letter here, that you did your best spelling, and that you circled the correct picture. When you are all done, you are going to put it in your Turn In